I do a lot of going around the state speaking at regional meetings like of Rotary and of Kiwanis and Lions Club, doing things like that to keep people involved in their community. I particularly am involved in a foundation my wife founded. It was founded in her honor, the George Nigh Foundation for the Developmentally Disabled. When I was governor, we worked very hard on trying to increase the state services to those that were developmentally disabled. I've been on a bank board for years, and each board I've been on, they've asked me not only to be on the board, but to retain me to do community work for them particularly. So IBC has retained me. I have an office here at the corporate headquarters on the bank board, and then I do just mostly community work for them, work with charities and public relations and stuff like that. In addition to that, I still make a few speeches around. I can't quit talking. I do consulting work for a couple of other people or companies, mainly on PR, how I would advise them to handle public relations and that sort of stuff. But I still love to be busy. So I spend about, I guess, half time working. It's sometimes a little difficult to talk about my family on my father's side. People say, what's your background? I really never met him. My father ran away from home when he was 13, 14, 15, something like that. Moved to Oklahoma and down into McAllister. He moved from out of state here and grew up working in the grocery business. Met my mother, who was from McAllister at the time. Her father, coincidentally, owned a grocery store. I guess that's how they met, over the grocery business. But so when they got married, my mother's father, gave him as a wedding present half interest in the grocery store. So that began the Crockett Nigh grocery in McAllister, Oklahoma, which later became the Nigh. My parents were wonderful, wonderful people, and I will never forget the heritage that they gave me. Hard work from one side, having fun, being jovial, tell a joke. Sometimes in politics, people thought I told too many jokes, and I can understand that, but that was me. And when I tried to be serious all the time, people say, well, that's not who I voted for. I didn't vote for that guy that, reads a speech. Voted for the guy that can talk to him. I had great heritage in McAllister, Oklahoma, good old Pittsburgh County, Little Dixie. In politics, it was fun because I lived a block and a half from Carl Albert, who became the Speaker of the House of Representatives. He traded at our grocery store. And when Carl Albert would come home from Washington, I always got to deliver to his house because I would sit there around his breakfast room table and talk politics as a kid in school. It was a wonderful opportunity down in Pittsburgh County, and then I'll never forget that heritage. I don't know too much that hasn't changed. I think the one thing that I like that basically has remained the same is I just love the people. I think there's a great attitude. I think the image of Oklahoma that was created by John Steinbeck still around the world today bothers us in our growth. But if people who come here just can't believe the relationships that people have here, the love for Oklahoma. But things that have changed, that should be changed, I like. We're a lot more aggressive. We're a lot more into the world. But I'm of the opinion that people always say, well, we want to look at Texas, look at Dallas. Texas can be what they want, but have you tried to live in Dallas lately? Have you tried to be around there lately? If you think you have problems commuting to Norman or to Edmond and living in the Oklahoma City metro area, go down to Dallas and spend a couple hours getting to and from work. Can't get anywhere. The other thing I'd like to see that I would like to change, I would like to change the growth being so much to the metropolitan areas. I would like to see all 77 counties continue to grow. And that's what I like about Oklahoma City and Tulsa right now, is that for a while it was quote unquote Oklahoma City and Tulsa, and now it's the metropolitan area. You talk about Piedmont and Moore and Norman and Edmond and Harrod, the whole area. I want it to grow. But I don't want, as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to see Harmon County just dry up and disappear down in the southwest. I don't want to see the Panhandle just shrink in population. I like to see Oklahoma. I like the people. I want to share what our values are. And I want Oklahoma to grow steady and slow.